Hey guys, Tim Wilson UK here, and welcome back to this week's tournament at the Olafsen Skerries, and it's the Olafsen Skerries. It's a really difficult one to say. The Fong Foods Classic. We're in round number 2, so let's jump straight into this round. For those of you that are watching on YouTube, watch out for a round number 3 coming shortly afterwards, because I'm going to play this, stop the recording, start another recording, and I'm going to do round number 3 straight after this one. So keep your eyes peeled for that, because I will probably post them back to back on YouTube as well. So I'm just waiting for this to load up. It's taking a little time. There we go. So if I remember correctly, I think I shot 4 under par. It's been a while. It's now Thursday, and I think I played the opening round on Monday. So can't really remember what I scored, but I think I scored 4 under. So let's get this underway. The wind's high again today by the looks of it. It is a really tight course, so I think it's all about course management on this round and all other rounds that I'm going to play here. It's not an incredibly long course. There are some fairly short holes, but it is a tough course. I mean, the scores that have been posted so far, there's no really sort of stupidly low scores. 201, let's choose 198, let's drop this down. I'm hoping this is going to be enough to get there. I think I may not have allowed enough for the wind. I haven't, but it will probably leave me, if it stays on the green, it's not going to. Excuse me. I was going to say it's going to leave me with an uphill putt, but it's not a putt at all. Mind you, I probably could putt it, but I'm not going to. Right, I need to get this up near the hole, otherwise it will spin back towards me. 9 yards. And I could do with not dropping a shot on the first hole. 3 feet, that's in for par. Now I think I got quite a few bogeys on the last round. I think there was at least 3, maybe even 4. So I want to try my utmost to get a bogey-free round, but with the best will in the world, it doesn't always work. Got a really vicious wind going on here. That is really swinging that ball back in. It's even still below the hole, and that's not going to hold the green either. So 2 approach shots, and twice I haven't managed to hit the green. But nonetheless, let's get this up there. Let's see if we hit the flag the last time. I don't particularly want to hit the flag because it could go anywhere if it hits the flag. In the hole's better. So that's 3 and 3. I was, for those of you that have been watching my videos on a regular basis, I think it was about 3 rounds ago I was saying that I probably chip in once every 5 rounds, and I have now chipped in all of the last 3 rounds, so it's sort of thrown my theory massively into disarray there, because I wasn't expecting to chip in every round for the last 3 rounds, that's for sure. Alright, so this is where it comes into play, where I have to think about playing smart here. I've got a 3-wood in my hand, the wind is into my face. Let's just get this in the fairway, keep it in the fairway. Hopefully the wind will hold it up a little bit and it won't run out. That looks okay. Let's play smart. And we've got 66 yards to the flag, 67, but then we've got a hell of a strong wind. It is a pitch shot, so it should hold up a little. Let's see where this goes. That should be good for a birdie. And that's back-to-back birdies, so that's 2 under par. There was the birdie on the previous hole, the par 3, was a bit fortuitous, but you really have to take whatever you can get. And that was not a good move, aiming over there, so let's go straight back up here. I hope that we can drive the ball up and over that bank. Yeah, we are going to make the fairway, so that's cool. This is a fairly short hole, 342 yards. That being said, it's probably got a fairly decent stroke index. So we've got another pitch shot here. Got the wind again, ball's below my feet, so it's going to move off to the right. And it's Masters Day today. The Masters starts today, so really looking forward to that. Going to be watching all of that as I always do. I watch all 4 days, pretty much when the coverage starts. And the coverage only starts here in the UK around about 7:30 on our cable channel, or satellite channel as it's called in the UK. So I will be watching that come 7:30 this evening. Wow, that went the complete opposite the way to which I thought it was going to go. But it's a par, so let's move on. As I say, it's not taking it for granted that that was going to be a birdie. The wind actually blew that quite a long way on that pitch shot. Can we take some more of this on? Let's have a look at this fairway. Yeah, it looks like we can. Let's go over here. I think I can probably get to that fairway. Let's see. Fingers crossed. Yep, just about. Pitch mark was just inside the first cut. Really long par 4 here. We've got a 12-mile-an-hour wind. It's 194 plus 4, 198. Wow, that ball moved massively off to the right. Mind you, I'd rather it be on the right than on the left, because I probably would have run out of green on the left. And that looks like it's going to hold, so that is going to be one that I'm going to be able to putt. It is uphill, it's moving all the way from the right. And it is going to be a fairly tough putt to get close, this one. 34 feet. It's going to continue to swing all the way to the hole, and the distance was not that bad. 3 feet for par. Okay, we're going along alright at the minute. Just need to keep calm and keep pushing forward. And now we've got a par 3, 170 yards. It's actually 171. But I'm going to club all the way down because I think that this wind will blow this onto the green. Yeah, and it's still going to be long. Is it going to run out? Not quite, but I think I'll probably putt from there because, yeah, that look, mind you, I don't think I'm going to putt from there because that looks treacherously downhill. I left myself a fairly testing putt here, so I need to make sure I get this in. It's the right edge. 6 feet. Okay, nicely done. Third of the way through the round. bang that up quite a lot now because we've got the wind behind. I should be able to get this quite a way down this fairway. Come on, we want 300 yards. I want to be able to have a shot at going for this green. 251. I've definitely got a shot at going for the green. I'm going to drop this down because I've got the wind behind. I was going to say that bank may take some oomph out of it, but it's still rolling on a hell of a lot. That is a long putt. And I think I had a similar kind of putt the last time I played this hole. It really rolls on a lot. Now, because it's running in so many different directions, I think what I'm going to do is just try and get it up near the hole. Which is difficult in itself because it's a long bloody way away and it's also downhill. That may come up woefully short, but it may be near the hole. Who knows? Let's find out. It's still running a lot. It's past the hole, and now it looks like it's going to run almost off the green, and that's going to leave a horrible putt for birdie. So even though it's a par 5, it's not a foregone conclusion that you get a birdie on it, especially when you don't land near the hole. What's uphill? It's not going to be big enough. And that's in for par. Par I will take. Bogey not so much. Alright, got the wind behind, so I think that wind is slightly... Is it behind though? Because I don't want to end up in the rough here. I don't think it is. So I'm going to play a little smarter here. See there, when you're aiming there, the wind looks like it's behind. As long as I can get about 250 yards out of this shot, I think I'll be happy. Yep, 255. I got 179 to the flag. Definitely want to be on the left. Oh, that's big. That's big. Is it going to check up? No, it's not. That's another one where I haven't hit the green. These greens are so tough to hit. Ten yards. Okay, and then we're going to head into the final hole on the front nine. My greens in regulation must be absolutely shocking, the stats for this round, because I haven't hit an awful lot at all. Now, this is interesting, because I think, is this fairway over here? It is fairway, and it's another hole's fairway, but I am going to use this fairway for this drive. Because then I can get the driver out, and it's not going to make any difference, I don't think, unless this is out of bounds for that hole, but I don't think you can do that. No, you can't do that, so that's cool. So we've got 135 to the flag. So I've been guilty of overcompensating for the wind of late, so I want to see where this ends up. See, I didn't allow enough there, and that's blown it all the way over to the right of the flag. So I'm not quite getting it right at the minute. I need to find some middle ground between overcompensating and undercompensating, which I feel that I am doing at the moment. Don't want to hit that too hard. It would be nice if it hit the hole. Beautiful. So 3 under for the front 9, no drop shots on the front 9. Let's see if we can keep that going. I'm not going to count my chickens before they hatch because I have been guilty of that in the past and I ended up getting a kick in the arse for it. So I've got a 4-mile-an-hour wind. If it hits that slope, it should go round. I don't want to come up. I don't want to end up in the rough here though. Can I take on any of this? Ooh. You know what? I'm going to go for it because these clubs tend to hit further than you think. And if it gets a good kick, it's going to do that. Okay, so that worked out exactly how I wanted it to. Okay, 138, 135, 134. Now let's see if I get this wind right. 134. I am hitting the ball quite straight, so hopefully the wind will be bob on this time. No, still didn't quite allow enough. But that is closer to the flag than I have been recently, so I can't grumble too much about that. No! Look at that for a lip out! Mind you, looking at the line, I didn't quite hit it straight, but that was a birdie opportunity if I've ever seen one. Oh, disappointing. On to hole number 11. Right, so we've got a 566 yard par 5. Is there more fairway here? No. Can we go here? No. Shall we drop to a 3-wood? Yes. That's probably even better that it's dropped down to 99% because then it's less likely to run into that bunker. That's okay. Probably not going to be achievable to get it to the... No, it's definitely not going to be achievable to get it to the green. But let's see if we can get it in the fairway. Keeping it in the fairway, that's the main thing at the minute. I need that to come back a little bit. Ball was slightly below my feet, that's why it went off to the right, but it looks okay. It's in the middle there. So unless this goes in, it's not an eagle, but let's see if we can get it nice and close. That's 65 yards. So I know that pitch shot. Let's get a pitch shot going here. That is 66. Can't be good. Be good. That'll be good. That checked up beautifully, that did. Alright, 4 under par. Going along pretty well at the moment. Very nice to get another couple of birdies, but I'm not going to be too greedy. I'm happy at 4 under. If I can stay at 4 under, I'll be pleased. So we've got 186, 183, 189, 195 into the wind. Let's see if that's enough. Wind should hold this up a bit. I want a bit of roll, which I'm going to get. That is okay. Could have taken a smidge off of that, but that's okay. This is a tough putt. This is a tough putt. Because it's downhill and it's still rolling. You see, this is the thing. This is really... I mean, you cannot hit that any softer than what I just did. And it still went past 4 feet. That should have been a birdie, so that's 2 that have sort of escaped me on this back nine. This is this really difficult shot. Let's see if we can whip this round this tree again. I don't want to end up in the drink. Let's hope it goes through. Oh, it went through the top of the tree. And that's I think that's exactly the same place I landed last time. I think it was up on the bank last time. Now, this is quite a shitty little shot here. 92 yards into the wind, but a lot of rough. But I think if I remember correctly, last time I got a really good result. So let's hope for the same this time. It's on the green. Can't ask for better than that. Cannot ask for better than that. Alright, we got downhill and the green is going both ways by the looks of it. 17 feet. Let's just get this rolling. Should start coming back a little. Bang in the middle of the hole. 5 under par. Maybe I should hit it in the rough more often. Alright, 5 under par. Hole number 14. Nice wide open fairway. It will roll round to the right. That should be fairly straight because with my natural draw and the wind they should counteract one another. That pretty much went dead straight. So 444 yards. It's going to leave me about 170 yards to the flag. 160, so even less. In fact, that is bang on the money for this club. I'm going to take a little off because I've been going long. Nice and straight. Is the wind going to have any effect on it at all? Not so much. Should check up, and that's going to leave me about 5 or 6 feet. Still a bit long though, still a bit long. 7 feet. Another one, so 6 under par. 4 holes to play. And a tricky par 3. 170 yards. 167, 162. That looks okay. It could roll down that slope. It could roll down the slope. Is it going to catch the slope? There's slope there. This is going to be an uphill putt. Yeah, it's an uphill putt. And I've been coming up a bit short on these uphill putts recently, so I need to just try and be a bit better on these. Get it up near the hole. That's too big. Oh no! That's way too long. Look at that! 20 feet! Oh, thank God I picked up the par. Wow, that uphill putt, I talk about overcompensating. I've been coming up short and I thought, oh, I've got to hit this long. And I hit it way too long. Alright, we can get over this hump because I've done this before. So let's get up the hill. It's going to come back into play because the wind is blowing in from the right. So that should be absolutely perfect. Should catch the slope, give me an extra few yards. 295 would be nice. 296 even better. So it makes this approach shot even shorter. 167 shouldn't go out the back of the green because we've got a slope at the back of the green guarding that. 167, 164, 166. Looks okay. Is it going to stop in time? Once again, I'm going to leave myself about 7 or 8 feet. Can we get another birdie? It would be nice. We can. 2 holes to play. Okay, this is going to go with my natural draw. Natural fade, sorry, not a natural draw. Natural fade, so it should bring it back into the fairway nicely. It has done. It's not a long hole, this one, so that's going to leave me about 120 to the hole. 118. It is pretty much 120 yards. I'm going to take a little off. Let's see if we can get this nice and close. Come on, now I need you to bite. Oh, that's how I want them all next to the flag. 8 under par, 1 hole to play. Really good round by my own standards, especially on this course. Yet to drop a shot, 1 hole to play. I'm not going to tempt fate. I really want to just get this round done. Okay, and we can go this way because we've been this way before. Okay, it's not going to run out of fairway, which means the green's going to be drivable, but I need to be really, really careful not to take too much out of it here. I'm going to club down here and see if I can come up short and end up on rolling up to the flag. I need the wind to start bringing that back in a little, otherwise this is going to be in the rough. It's in the rough. Damn it! Club wasn't enough. That's okay though. Let's get this up near the hole. 19 yards. That's going to come up a little shy. Yeah. And a tough putt for birdie now. Didn't turn. Didn't turn at all. Oh, and that's another tough putt for par now. Wow, I have completely messed this hole up. But I picked up the par and that's a bogey-free round, so I'm pleased with that. 8 under par. That's better. That's much better. And I think that's probably going to put me back into the top 20 on the leaderboard if I remember the scores just before I teed off. I'm going to have a quick look at the comments, but I want to say thank you very much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, if you've watched it on YouTube, hit that like button. If you'd like to leave some comments, then do so. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, be my guest. Let's have a quick look at the comments. When I watch it later, hopefully the weather in Georgia is better. They had to abandon the par 3. Yeah, I saw that. I was so looking forward to watching the par 3 because I always watch that as well. And then when I switched on, they said that they'd cancelled it. So the weather is supposed to be good for all 4 days. So hopefully we'll get some great Masters golf. I'm not sure who my money is on this year, but I have a 6-way each way bet at the moment. So 6 different individual golfers. So hopefully I can get some money out of it. Not that I'm promoting betting by any stretch of the imagination. I just like a nice little flutter on the golf every now and again. But guys, thanks again for watching. I will catch you on round number 3 very shortly. So if you're watching this live, be sure to tune in the next few minutes. I'm just going to take a breather and then I'll be back.